Greetings, kitties! Welcome back to Keepers of the Crypt, our Tales from the Crypt podcast that delves deep into the dungeon of horrifying delights that Tales from the Crypt always had in store for us. We could not be happier watching everyone talking about Tales from the Crypt again in this, the year of our Lord, 2026. It's been gone for a long time. You might have had the DVDs like I did, but it just wasn't the same. It wasn't in the zeitgeist as it is now, and it's so fun to be back talking about this wonderful show. Before today's awesome episode, please go find Misfit Parade on YouTube, subscribe there. That's where you can find this podcast, our short films, and our sister podcast that we drop 3 new episodes a week, the Messed Up Movies podcast. So again, if you could go subscribe to Misfit Parade on YouTube, that's the best thing you could do to help us out. That would mean the world to us. You can also find the Messed Up Movies podcast and Keepers of the Crypt wherever you like to find podcasts. So if that's Spotify, Apple, we'll be there. Give us a rating, give us a review, share an episode, let your friends know what we're up to. That means the world to guys like us. So we find ourselves, Season 2, Episode 12, Fitting Punishment. When funeral director Ezra Thornberry gets his very polite young nephew Bobby as a roommate, he eventually learns his rude, harsh behavior towards him could be fatal. This episode is directed by Jack Sholder, starring Moses Gunn, John Clair, Teddy Wilson, and of course, John Kassir as the Crypt Keeper.
Interestingly, this is a great episode with not like a big powerhouse team. Like the director, Jack Sholder, who seems to be doing like kind of like B-level sequels like Wishmaster 2 or like straight to TV series of great horror movies.
Franchise, obviously.
Like he did like Tremors TV series. And did the Mortal Kombat, one of the Mortal Kombat sequels, but nonetheless did a great job with this.
Great job.
Lead acting, Moses Gunn, who has seen in a lot of stuff. I can't quite put my finger on it, but he does a great job in this series. So, yeah, like the first thing that comes to mind in this, like this episode, I think has one of the most despicable bad guys out of any.
Are
of
we
the
just
Tales
going to
from the
brush
Crypt.
past the NBA Crypt Keeper at the start of the show?
I forgot about that.
We just simply pass away. So fucking funny. So funny. But yeah, this was all of our dads and their dads. Right,
like to
yeah.
an nth level.
When you would open the door for summer to like go out and play, and it's like, what are you, cooling the whole neighborhood? Yeah. You think air conditioning's free?
Electricity costs money.
Yeah, can we have a Gatorade? There's a hose. Dude, I asked my son and his friends to drink out of the hose this summer.
Yeah.
Because one day they all wanted water, and every time they did, they'd go get a cup from my house, fill it with water from the fridge, and I went out at the end of the night, and there were like 20 cups in my yard. They got a new cup every time. So I was like, that's it. You guys drink out of the hose like I did. And they're like, what?
Yeah.
And like one of the kids was like, I'm going to tell my mom on you.
Like that's.
And I was like, God damn, the times they have changed. I mean, that's who this episode is representing.
Is that like when we look at our parents when they thought like lead was good?
Yeah.
As hose water, our lead paint?
I mean, maybe. Kids look like that. You have a young kid and a teenager, so you're even ahead of me.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to drinking out of the hose.
No, but someone would. Kids aren't allowed to travel by themselves. They're not allowed to do anything.
Maybe there's some weird toxins like in the plastic lining of a hose. Maybe, I don't know. We're not the best.
Where do you think that fucking water comes from?
I mean, we're not the best. We're gonna die early too. Like boomers are gonna die early. We're gonna die early. Like our kids are gonna live to be like 100.
No, they're not. Yeah, you know what they're going to die from? The stress of worrying about every fucking thing that anyone ever says.
But that'll probably like help them survive. It can be
this generation, the social media generation is probably going to die younger than the people that ate lead because they're going to carry 50 times more stress and anxiety than we ever had.
But they also have a better view of mental health and they'll get the help that they need.
I mean, maybe.
Unlike us, who just are like, I don't need help.
Just bottle it up.
Yeah, we just drink a shit ton of alcohol.
I use it as my fuel. Like if I was a solar panel, the sun to me would be my anxieties and depression that fuels me. I push it down deep.
And we use it. We use it, but it'll drive us to an early grave.
Like once every 3 months, I get blackout drunk and cry. And that's how it goes.
That's totally healthy.
I mean, I'm here. I'm fine. I've reproduced. I'm a productive member of society. It's fine.
I mean, biologically speaking,
I'm
we've
just
succeeded.
saying, I think the stress of social media is probably worse than you drinking out of a hose.
Oh, I probably.
I think social media.
I'm just saying, we're not
40 years from now, we're gonna kill social media like Skynet, and we're gonna be like, "What was that?
Yeah.
What the fuck were we thinking? What were we allowing to happen?
What was a singularity point when everything went wrong?
Yeah, I mean, I hope so.
And it's gonna be like back to us when we were in college. Like, there's this thing called Facebook.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, the nice thing will be, I heard Zuckerberg's also doing that Twitter thing where he wants people to pay for Facebook.
I saw that. Like, there's like the blue label thing.
Well, I was
that's
like,
gonna be
as
over.
soon as he starts asking us to pay for it,
It's
and
over,
like we
yeah.
can't get it for free, like all of us will just leave.
Yeah, right.
And the only like the loserest of losers will still be on there, and they can just have each other, and the rest of us will be like, oh, the sun,
Yeah, we'll just move on with our lives.
Yeah, it'll be the end of the Matrix, right? Like, oh my god, right? Zion, let's party. Neither here nor there.
But again, bottom line, we're not the best people to ask about anything, to be honest.
How dare you? How dare you? I consider
We are
myself
opinionated,
an
and everybody out
authority.
there, don't listen to a word we say. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Disagree again. Believe everything I say. No, so this episode is about a mortician whose nephew.
Yes, his nephew.
His nephew comes and lives with him because his mother died in a car accident. I love the way this episode plays because it's that when he's in the steeple, is that what it's called?
The chapel?
The chapel?
Or the viewing room? Like, I don't know
The
what you
viewing room,
technically
whatever
call
it is,
yeah.
right? Because it's not a church he's in. He's in the viewing room. He's like, oh, all right. As soon as he closed the curtains, he's like, stop that goddamn music. He's
Yeah,
like
it's-
smashing the piano player, speaking like, turn that light off, goddamn. And he's worried about money. He's like, turns into a prick, right?
Like, he's like a modern day Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yes, and when his own nephew shows up and he's like, my fool sister,
Yeah.
she fucking died in a car accident. He's just like, like wondering if they could show her in a normal casket.
Right. Yeah, I
In
forget,
front
like,
of
his,
her
like-
son, I was like, that's fucking grotesque.
Right,
Like,
like
this
something-
guy's a huge piece of shit. Yeah, that's what he said.
Like, something like the
messy,
world's-
I bet. Good for business.
Yeah,
In
that's
front of
what
her
he said,
fucking
right?
son.
Yeah, like,
so he is about as hateable a character.
he's one of the most hateable characters, I think, in the entire series.
Right. He's
And-
right up there.
Yep. Just like everything that Dag does is despicable. And like, yeah, he's
Yeah.
Ebenezer Scrooge like times 1,000.
He's misquoting the Bible to cover his bad deeds.
Yeah,
He's
that's right.
stealing the gold teeth, right?
Yep, he grave robs the people as soon as the viewing is over.
Yeah, he is using some kind of from Asia, right? These like knockoff chemicals and or just water.
No, he doesn't use chemicals at all. He's like, chemicals cost money.
He did use them at the end though. Remember they got the shipment from China.
No, he's getting the boxes.
That was the casket. You're
getting the
right. So he's
caskets
just
from
flushing
China.
them with water.
And I think he's just like,
Because he even says that one lady at her funeral, he's like, get her out of here. She's starting to smell.
yeah. And
And I was like, my God.
was he using fortune cookie boxes as caskets? Is that what he was doing?
He ordered them.
Or no, he gets them from Asia because he says they're cheaper.
They're
'Cause-
cheaper product, but what happened is the nephew measured him correctly, it seems. The uncle got it wrong, so the casket is too small.
No, because he was intentionally ordering shorter caskets because they were cheaper, and he
No,
blames it on
that
the
one
nephew.
he did, and he blames his nephew. 'Cause he's like,
Yeah.
I'm not buying another coffin. And that's when he's like, I don't need another coffin. And that's when he
Yeah.
comes up with his plan.
Yeah.
So he is ordering
Since-
shittier product for cheaper. But the breaking point is when his nephew, or he blames his nephew, but he ordered like a 5'9" casket for like a 6'1" guy. Right? So
Right.
that's where the nephew's going to go. So it's kind of both things were happening. At
Which
the
is
same time.
interesting because it
Dude,
doesn't
he makes
really.
him turn off the light. He's like, don't you dare dribble the basketball.
He makes him sleep on a gurney,
An
not a,
autopsy
like,
table.
Yeah, an autopsy
Right.
table, like in the attic. When somebody comes by, oh yeah, like when he like knocks him, he does something that he hits him with the crowbar. That's what he does.
Oh, yeah.
because when he gets really upset that he orders the wrong material. So like the guy's son dies, and he orders the wrong material because he said, "I want
he
the best for
orders
my son."
too short of a box.
No, he-
pine. That's what it
right,
was.
he orders
You're right.
the
You're right.
wrong
That's
material.
how it went down.
And so he beats him with a fucking crowbar.
Hits him with the crowbar to where he becomes damn near paralyzed. Right? Like he can walk
with
but-
crutches.
Yeah,
weirdly,
not
like,
assisted.
Yeah.
So like his legs aren't sturdy enough that he can like haul himself around. And this was an athlete, right? And there's that great scene where the doc's like, I wonder how such an athletic boy hurt himself, right? And the guy's like, oh, you know, it was a terrible accident. He fell down the stairs.
Which I think is interesting.
And the doctor's like, because also...
doesn't think to report him.
Whoever put him in there would know that he got hit with a crowbar, I'm guessing.
Right. You would see massive bruises across his back in the
across
shape of a crowbar.
Yeah. It's like, does it hook at the top? He's like, yeah, that's the stair.
Not to mention, he's examining that kid on his autopsy table bed.
Right.
Like some things, I feel like there was a lot of red flags on that medical examiner coming in there.
I think the mortician is just betting on it's too stupid if the mortician is killing people in his funeral home. Like, that's crazy. That can't be a possible thing, right? Like, you see that in all these documentaries, right? Like, I watched the Madoff documentary. It's like, no one could believe that this guy on Wall Street who never lost money was cheating the system. And I was like, why? Like, every single fucking guy they interview is like, it was crazy. Like, he never lost money. And I was like, why?
Made ridiculous promises and nobody asked for any proof. It would be
insane if he was lying to us. I was like, would it?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that all you fucking do?
And everybody who asked for proof was, they were like considered like paranoid or crazy.
Right. They'd get bounced out.
Yeah.
They'd be in trouble, yeah. But yeah, so he's just this absolute scumbag. But I think that's the thing, right? So Moses' Gunn performance is kind of what this entire episode's based on. It's essentially a one-man show of him just playing this super curmudgeon.
Yep.
And it works so well because there's that horrifying thing when he calls the nephew up. He's like, "Hey, come up here," and the kid walks to the top of the stairs. He struggles
a long time. Like that's like probably at least like a 3 to 5 minute segment where they show him taking like every step.
Well, because he's kind of hesitating. So he's like, "Oh, what's that fucker want?"
Well, there's also like
there's something in him that knows this is bad.
Well, there's also just the discouragement of when you have like half flaccid legs and crutches just going up unsteady stairs. You're like, oh fuck.
I think it's more his uncle's voice.
You think he like?
It's the first time he's not like boy, like screaming at him.
That's
right?
True.
When he's like, "Hey, come up here," he's like
something off there.
You know what I mean? Like, why is he being nice to me?
Yeah. Oh, we almost forgot too. That was after he sold his Jordans.
So
he's making this kid go around barefoot.
Yeah. He sold his Jordans because he wouldn't be using them anymore.
Yes, that's right. I was like, oh, I mean,
Jesus. Such a fucking piece of shit. He is the fucking worst. But that's when he does it, right? The kid makes it to the top of the stairs. He struggles, and the guy whips the basketball at him.
Yep.
Knocks him down the stairs.
Snaps his neck at the bottom.
Right. And when he puts him in the short coffin, he's like, "You're even a nuisance to me when you're dead."
That's right.
Saws his legs off, puts him in the box. And again, we are left with this fucking doctor who's asking more questions, but not willing to do shit. He's just like, "Hey, I want you to know that I know."
Yeah, what does the doctor ask? He's like, "Yeah, right." Or it's the guy who plays the music,
right?
Like he is like,
the pianist, yeah,
the pianist. He's like the organister, but he what does he say? He's like an awfully small coffin for such a tall boy, or something like that.
Dude, they all start to notice, right?
Yeah.
And they do that great shot because when he falls down the stairs, did you ever see The Changeling with George C. Scott? Awesome.
I've heard great things about it.
Classic kind of ghost story, but it has that famous shot where you hear the little red ball bouncing down the stairs.
Yeah.
They did that exact shot with his basketball.
Yep.
And I was like, so that's a great homage too.
Okay.
But yeah, so people start knowing shit's going down. He's like, "I don't need any of you. Fuck all y'all." He's just turning the lights off like, "I'll save all the money."
Let's say he only had one employee, right? Like,
right. His grandson was working for room and board.
For free, yeah.
Which it didn't seem like he was spending that much on.
No, he wasn't even feeding him, really.
Yeah,
and
he was just getting free labor.
Attic. Yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing I assumed he spent money on him was food.
Right.
He definitely was not buying.
He said, I don't need another mouth to feed. Last thing he needs is another mouth to feed around. You're like, you don't have any mouth to feed around here.
Yeah, exactly. It's just dead people.
Yeah.
Right? So you're feeding one mouth and then a teenager who could eat a lot. But this is when we get to the fun and game of the episode. And I think what's bizarre, right? Because the end of the episode has the like ghostly basketball. You see the two sawed off legs in the Jordans coming down the stairs. Yep. And then you see the kid who's on his crutches kind of... Now he's moving pretty strong though, right? Because he's a ghostly figure. And he says, like it says in the Bible, Uncle's Ezra, that's his name, Ezra, blood is thicker than water. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Kills the uncle, right? Plugs the hoses in him. He's going to turn him into a body.
Right.
What I think about this episode is that the kind of gag, the gag at the end is so fucking short compared to the rest of the episode.
Right.
The rest of the episode is really just the shitbag man.
Yeah, just abusing
but
his
Moses'
nephew.
Gunn, his performance is so captivating.
Yep.
That it's a really engaging episode.
Yeah.
Even though the kind of horror fun and games is only at the end, and it's kind of laughable when you see the Jordans. I think it's funny, but I could see some audience being like, "Oh my god, that looks stupid."
No,
I thought it was
looked
awesome.
Great. I thought it was a great bit, a great gimmick to it.
That means the ghost went back and got his Jordans.
That's what's be my next question is like, what happened to the guy that had the Jordans?
They're ghost Jordans.
Or yeah, maybe
they're
just
afterlife Jordans.
Yeah.
So when you come back as a specter, you decide what you're wearing.
Yeah, maybe they're spectral Jordans. Hopefully he didn't
Spectral
go
Jordans. That's right.
He didn't just go and like murder the person who had his Jordans before.
Right, that person didn't do anything wrong.
Right, that
I
person
think
didn't
he's
do anything
back
wrong.
for Uncle
Yeah.
Ezra. Uncle Ezra fucked up the most.
Yeah, this is. I mean, usually in Tales from the Crypt episodes, like the person gets their cosmic reward. Like,
dude,
right?
it's like turn the lights off. Oh, is that water dripping?
Yeah,
like water costs money. And
well, that's right. That's how he lures him to the basement because he turns the water on. Right?
I was having flashbacks of like my older relatives, grandpas and like uncles and dads. They would always say stupid shit like that.
Yeah, don't turn on the heat. Don't turn on the air conditioner.
Oh, dude, we'd be like, "Can we play in the sprinkler?" And they're like, "Ugh, that costs money." I'm like, "We have a well." Like, what are you talking about? They're just like so trained to say it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I thought the ending is very rewarding. It's got kind of a fun like horror movie flavor.
Oh yeah, you're totally
But
happy to see Uncle Ezra get
it's
his.
this amazing one man show.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah,
You could just go watch this on stage somewhere.
right. Yeah, totally.
Like
yeah,
an
this would
absolute
be
like one man show, and it'd be awesome.
Yeah, this would be a great small cast live action show. You could easily do that. Yep.
And Moses Gunn is he carries this episode from start to finish. He's so fucking wonderful. So again, it's kind of a simple episode, but this is one of those. It kind of like even in For Crying Out Loud, right? That's kind of also a one man show that has this extra Sam Kinison layer.
Yeah.
This one doesn't even have that, man. It's very stripped down, and like Uncle Ezra likes, it's very stripped down, very bare,
That's true.
very cost efficient for what it is. But I'm always reminded when I watch this one of how effective it is.
Yep. Like how much? Yeah, it's one of those great ones that they do a lot with very little.
Yeah. And it just has these great, memorable moments. The script is very strong. The lines are very strong.
Yep. The characters
are great. Moses Gunn creates this fucking character that all we do is just be like, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Right? Like you're taken back in time to those moments in your own life.
Yeah. And you just really want this guy to die at the end.
Yeah.
Like,
And the nephew's like this very sweet, like, thank you, Uncle Ezra, for taking me in. I'll try real hard.
Yeah.
Like he's like a nice dude.
Yeah. He's a good kid.
He's a good guy.
Too good a kid who just like, I wouldn't say lets his uncle abuse him. That's not the right way to say it.
No,
but like it's just like
he's
conditioned to respect your elders. It's
impossible for us as normal people to assume that kind of thing will happen.
Right.
Like my kid would never have the thought that like one of my brothers would run up behind him and beat him with a crowbar to where he almost dies.
Right.
Like it's just something that couldn't enter your mind.
That's true.
We're family, right? Like this will be all right.
Hurt me. Like,
he's such a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
It just doesn't fucking equate to him. Right?
Yep.
His business is death, and he has no respect for the living.
Yep. Until it's too late.
Until it's too fucking late. I think this is a really good episode. Again, a great Crypt Keeper bookend, right? With the basketball Crypt Keeper, and then at the end, he's got the Jordans.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, this is a little bit more comedic Crypt Keeper. I just think this is one of those episodes I would show where it's like, this doesn't have all the bells and whistles and gags of a Tales from the Crypt. It's just highly effective and efficient. Yep. This is an efficient episode of Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, and I feel like
I remembered that ending.
This is still a staple Tales from the Crypt, though. Just like in its formula and how it does it.
Great characters.
This is another one I would show people. Like this is another reason why I love Tales from the Crypt. Like,
if they're not into the Bugs Bunny stuff,
right?
This is like a good, efficient Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, this is the other thing. Like, it's like high special, like special effects, campy, funny, comedic horror, and then there's this. This is like the very first episode, where it's just very like streamlined, effective, great characters, great ideas. So yeah, this is the other side of what makes Tales from the Crypt great.
That's it for this episode of Tales from the Crypt. A wonderful episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. So we'll be back with more Tales from the Grift next time. As always, if there's anything you guys can do or think that we can do for you, you guys don't have to do shit, but just listen and enjoy the show. We actually came up with a cool idea to commemorate the start of season 3 coming up. So we've got some fun stuff on the horizon. We're working on some stuff to bring some extra content that's not just episodes for Tales from the Crypt. So we're going to do it. We might as well do it right.
Yeah, so stay tuned, everybody.
That's right.
Have a good evening.
That's right. We'll see you next time.